Today I'll start out with a quote from Janice L. Jacobs, who is the Assistant Secretary of State of Consular Affairs. She said that decisions that a consular officer makes often touch people in a very real and personal way. We are often the window on America at our overseas posts. And the vast majority of people who come to an embassy are there for consular services. These words reflect on why I want to become a consular officer. I've always been enamored with life overseas, and being a consular officer not only provides an opportunity to live abroad, but to help people. Today, I'll be telling you what a consular officer actually is, how to become one, and the benefits for being one. First, let's see what a consular officer actually is. A consular officer is a type of foreign service officer, and foreign service officers work at the embassy. There are 5 different kinds: consular, economic, management, political, and public diplomacy. Consular officers are the ones that help American citizens and anyone else who's coming into the embassy. Oftentimes, they're the only type of foreign service officer anybody will see in a foreign service or in an embassy. They help people in a variety of ways, including but not limited to visas, adoptions, passports, etc. Now that we know what a consular officer is, let's see how to become one. Unlike most jobs, becoming a consular officer isn't just an interview. According to Sean Dawson, who wrote the book Inside a U.S. Embassy, Diplomacy at Work, which was issued by the U.S. government in 2011, the entire process can take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. It's divided into 4 parts: an exam, some narrative questions, interviews, and lastly, the register. The exam covers a broad range of issues, including government, history, English language, and more. For the people who survive that, they send in their narrative questions, and then they go in for interviews, which also includes some exercises. And lastly, their name is put on the register. Their name can be on the register for up to 18 months, but if they haven't been offered a job by then, their name is taken off. And if they still want to become a consular officer, they have to start all the way over from the beginning with the exam. Now that we know how to become a consular officer, let's see what the benefits are. The biggest benefit, in my opinion, is that you get to live overseas for a long time. Each consular officer serves at each post for 3 to 4 years. If you work once you reach age 50 and you've served for at least 20 years, you're eligible for a retirement with a full pension, which is pretty nice in my opinion. And lastly, by serving overseas, you get to gain valuable life experiences that many other jobs don't offer. In conclusion, a consular officer is someone who helps the general public, American citizens as well as foreign citizens who come into the embassy, and the process to becoming one is long and arduous, but rewarding. Going back to Janice L. Jacobs' words, truly, a consular officer is the window of America to people outside of America. Thank you for listening.